Hi, this is Cheryl, your Medicare agent. I had sent you an email highlighting the 2025 changes for Medicare from the Inflation Reduction Act. So if you would want to reference the email, I put all the different changes that is coming up for 2025 and also the chart that I'm going to talk about here. So this is all in regards to the Inflation Reduction Act. And what just got announced for Medicare coming up will impact you. If you're brand new to Medicare or if you're already on a Medicare Supplement Plan G, a Plan N, or a Medicare Advantage plan, watch this video in its entirety. I've got some amazing and shocking things that will probably blow you away that will impact you in 2025 and beyond. Every time the government tries to get in with regulation to say that we need some consumer protections, always causes the rates to go through the roof because the insurance companies are not nonprofit. Everything that gets passed on to the insurance companies, they pass that on to you. So here's how it's going to affect every single one of you on Medicare with this Inflation Reduction Act. In the email, I've included the chart for you to look at from the Kaiser Family Foundation. This is a nonprofit arm, not the Medicare Advantage company of Kaiser. And they looked at what's going to happen in 2025 and beyond. I drew a circle around the important parts, so go take a look at the chart. And if you notice in the chart, the orange boxes are what you pay out of your pocket for your drug plan and for your prescription drugs. The blue boxes is what the insurance companies pay. So you can notice the differences between 2023, 2024, and now what's going to happen for 2025. The green boxes are the drug manufacturers, what they pay. And then the purple boxes is what Medicare pays. So they looked at what's going to happen. So this Kaiser Foundation is looking at what's going to happen in 2025 and beyond. Okay? So let me remind you, if you are on a Medicare supplement plan, then you also likely have a standalone Part D drug plan to go along with it. So this does impact you. If you are on a Medicare Advantage plan that has the Part D drug plan included, this impacts you as well. And looking at the chart, you can see how it's going to impact you up to this point. Up to this point, there is no max out of pocket on the drug plan costs in 2024. At least the insurance company didn't give a squat about it. But in 2025, watch the next box that highlights the cost. Once you have reached $2,000 out of your pocket for the year, which many of you do, out of your pocket for your drug costs, who takes that cost on? The insurance company. Now, again, listen, if you're on Medicare supplement plan and you got a big rate increase for 2024, some of you did, some of you didn't, but all the companies are doing it. They're trying to make up for the losses from 2023 from COVID. So what happened is everybody got quarantined and couldn't leave their houses. They put off a lot of the procedures and tests and everything that they wanted to get done because they couldn't leave their house. But once everybody was released, they flooded the market and the insurance claims because everybody at that point was, getting all their tests done, their surgeries, their procedures, everything was being done. So they had a huge loss because of it. So to make up for those losses from 2023, this thing is going to hit you on your drug plan for 2025. I'm not allowed by law to tell you which companies have already announced to us that they're pulling out of the Part D market for next year, and several already have. It's more critical now, more than ever, that when it comes to September and October, when you receive in the mail, or if some of you have signed up for electronic notification, you will get this by email. You will receive your annual notice of change. This is a letter that will explain what's going to happen with your plan for the next year. So you better pay very close and critical attention to what's happening, because there is a very good chance that your plan that you're in right now will not be there for next year, because there's a provision in the law, and that's in the Part D law, that says the insurance companies are not allowed to raise your rates by a set number each year. So about 6-7% is what they allow for rate increases on your Part D monthly premiums. However, if they pull that plan off the market, then they have to do what they call a crosswalk. They will crosswalk you over to another plan that they have. And rumor has it that some of these plans, the ones that have zero premium, some of them are $5 premium, 50-cent premium, some of them were really low $7, $14 premiums. They're going to be crosswalked into a plan that's now $90 or $100 a month. And that's only the premium. Other things that they're trying to change for next year are where your drugs fall on their formulary. What might have been a tier 1 or a tier 2, which are very cheap copays, sometimes zero copay, might now be a tier 3 or a tier 4 drug for next year. Why? Because again, the insurance companies are taking it on the chin, and they are not going to just lay back and say, oh, that's okay, we'll take that loss. They don't make money. They don't make much money on the Part D drug plans anyway. But where I'm really concerned is for those folks who have a Medicare Advantage plan with a drug plan that's just rolled in with it. They're going to have to take away from some other stuff. You see, in order to make up for those losses in the drug plan component, they might have to take away from other places. So if you used to have, or if you currently have, maybe you have meal plans delivered after a hospital stay, you might have an over-the-counter card that all of you love. You love going to the Walmart or wherever to get free Band-Aids and toothpaste and other stuff, other over-the-counter things. You might have a dental, vision, hearing plan rolled into your plan. Some of them are comprehensive, but there's a vast variety of plans. Those things are going to drastically change for next year because of this Inflation Reduction Act and how it's going to impact the drug plan component. So all this change means you better be linked up close, arm in arm with me, your insurance advisor, because you've already signed up with us. So we will be reaching out to everybody when it's their time for renewal. Now, some of you who are on Medicare Advantage plans, you have to wait till October to make any changes that will happen for January, so we can look for different plans. If you are at a supplement, our Part D plans, we also have to wait for October to make any of those changes. So watch for that annual notice of change. Some of you may not have any changes, but we're anticipating a lot of you will. A lot of those critical changes happening in Medicare are very important for you and anybody that you know that's on Medicare. So please mark your calendar to check the Medicare Plan Finder in early November for the updates on the 2025 plan changes. And yeah, you better watch for your annual notice of change coming in September and October, because they're going to be drastic changes ahead. If you're on Facebook, please go to our business page. I've also posted all this information in there. I've included some videos from the Senate hearings. I've included some news reports from Channel 7. Also, this chart will be on our page, as well as some other updates. And there's also going to be some changes in regards to your Part B premiums coming next year. So I will be posting all of that. I will be sending out emails, also text messages. Because of all these major changes that are going on, we're going to be on top of it to make sure that we send you all this information. Another big change that has happened in regards to us agents is they have mandated, are forcing us to, anytime we talk to you about drug plans or Medicare Advantage plans, the calls have to be recorded. That they gave us a separate phone number to do those recordings. So all of those, so when we start the discussion, we'll have to switch over to a different phone number. And you can reach out to me or Frank. My phone number is 419-509-4055. Frank's phone number is 419-283-0738. All of our information is at the bottom of that email, so you can go there. There's also a link, which is ssginsurance.info, that will take you over to our Facebook page. You just click on that. So please like and share. If nothing else, just like our page. And there's a lot of other great information inside that page. I've been working on that for a while now. So I'm going to keep posting updates as things keep changing, or any updates. So I will be posting there as well. So I look forward to speaking to you. It's going to be a busy open enrollment. So I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions, reach out to me. You can text me. You can, if you're not on Facebook, just watch your emails, watch for my text messages, and any of that information, I will make sure that you get it as well. Okay? So it's good to see you, and we'll talk to you soon.